I have a sponsor, and everything that comes across my counter is beer. Beer this and beer that, and it's nothing to me now. But I can just hurry up and go away with it, you know what I mean? Right now I have unsupervised visits, 20 hours a week. I'm working into going into 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day to overnights to home. So I'm almost there. Almost. And I can deal with almost because it's better than being at the beginning.
Today all of my children are home. My marriage is intact. I remember being in the family treatment court program, and we'd have to sit in a family court waiting room week-to-week basis. And I remember sitting there, and I used to journal. And write every day, everything I was going through. And some days I'd write to my kids, and some days I would just cry and write, and some days I would just sit in the family court waiting room, and I'd look around and I would see all the hurting mothers and families whose lives had been devastated. Majority of them was by drugs, some of it was just by divorce, but I just began to have this burden. And I remember writing in my journal, God, please use all this pain that I'm going through to give somebody else hope. I started a group called One Woman at a Time in my home about almost 2 years ago. And it started with just women that I used to use with, that I knew were hurting, and I would hear through the grapevine, you know, and I started to share, and God started to just put things in my heart, and it just started to grow, and today women are finding hope in this ministry. We do a 12-step program with biblical comparisons, things, scriptures from the Bible. We have 2 meetings a week. One is advertised to the public. The other one is more of a small group setting where we deal with some more personal issues with some of the women that have come through the group for a while and are staying clean. We offer transportation, and I mean, there's just whatever the need is, we really try to meet it. Some of our core values is definitely change. Change is a core value of ours. Hope. We value family, unconditional love, and acceptance. We take women straight off the street. I had a call not too long ago at 12:30 at night, a woman at Burger King, absolutely no place to go. No place to go, burned all her bridges because of her drinking, had detoxed herself and just didn't know where to go. And she had our number, we took her in and brought her in, and she gave her life to the Lord. And you know, I mean, just things like that, you know. Women need clothes. They come from the streets, and they're trying to get clean, and we offer, you know, help with the clothing or referrals out to places that can help with clothing. We just do, wherever the need is, we really try to meet it.
Coming to this group and, you know, coming to know God, it's just been amazing. The things I've never pictured my life getting to where it's gotten.
Yeah. I am going to cry. I'll cry with you.
I just never thought that I would have a great guy. I have another baby coming. We have an 8-month-old baby, and you know, just the things that have happened in my life since I've come here and gotten to know Chess. I have women friends now. I have, you know, I just never thought that would happen to me, and I just feel really lucky to be a part of this. It's really exciting. I feel like at this point I'm able to give back a little. You know, I've got the time under my belt. I've got 14 months, like I said, clean. That's a huge feat, and there's women that come in and they just got off the street and stuff, and I know what that's like, and it's just nice to be able to really tell them I understand and I know what you're going through. And I've just seen this group change so many women's lives. It's remarkable. I mean, women pray for apartments, and then the next week they come back and they say, I got $1,000 for my apartment. You know, I mean, and it's all through prayer and just having faith in God and just doing the next right thing. And I love that concept that's reaching so many women. It's so hard to explain, but I really put my mind to it, and I believe now that there is a God. There was a God watching me and taking care of me that whole time. Because there's so many times I could have been killed. I could have overdosed. I almost did overdose. And I just, like, at this point, I want to give, I almost feel like I want to give back to God for just taking care of me and always being there no matter what for me. I'm sorry, I really don't want to. But I still have dreams of using, and it never goes away, and that's why I have to keep coming here and just keep God in my heart, and I know that, you know, there's nothing I can't accomplish now, and that's such an empowering feeling when you feel so low and so weak, and you're just so powerless, like you let everybody, with if a person has drugs in your pocket, that's, you know, if they have drugs in their pocket, then that's who you'll do whatever they want you to do. I mean, you just want the drugs, you know, and it's such a position of just weakness, and I just feel so much strength now because I don't need those people. I only need God and my family, and I'm great, you know, and that's a great feeling to have. Like you said, it never goes away completely, but it's subsided a lot for me, and I find joy in just watching my daughter now, and, you know, stuff like that. It's just great. I never thought I would get here, so I try to be grateful for every little moment.
First started this group, I used to walk by her to go get the drug. She used to come out and say, please come in, and I said, I will someday. So on October 25th, I went to Beth, which Beth goes to the school. I went to Beth crying, and I said, Beth, I need help. I have to stop.
I started coming. God just touched me. I can't explain it. I don't even want to come up with an explanation. I'm just glad that it happened. I took the Lord into my life. I was baptized in January. And I've been blessed. I didn't have a home. I was homeless after I lost my son. And beautiful people have come into my life. And these ladies are wonderful. I have my son back. And I've been clean for 9 months. And I feel at peace. I feel whole again. And I've learned more about me than I have throughout my life. And I like me today.
I had this stuff on today.
And I prayed every day. And I went into treatment court about 2 weeks ago. Told me that my son was coming home. All I could do was look up and say, thank you, Jesus. Because he put the last part of my heart back together.
But the voice of truth tells me a different story. The voice of truth says do not be afraid.
Had said, would you like to come to One Woman at a Time with me and try it out? And I said, yeah, sure. I said, when is it? And she said it was Monday nights at 7 o'clock. And she's like, you can go to church with me and stuff. And I was like, yeah, I'll give it a try. And, you know, I've been ever since. Came to group, I got honest. And ever since I've been honest, it's so much better. And since I've been in this group and going to church and Bible study and stuff, my whole life has just turned right around. I mean, God has done great in my life, and the women in this group are awesome. And I feel 100% better now. And I don't need to get high on drugs anymore. I'm high on life. And it's amazing. It's a great feeling. I love it. And I'm not alone anymore, and I know that. You know, there's other people out there that are just like me and have struggled and went through it. I don't have to do it alone, because that's what these women are here for. And Chastity's really nice. She's my sponsor, and I just love her. She's awesome. And this whole group and the whole church, and you know, our pastor, Rob, he's awesome. He is. And I just love it. It's awesome. Can't stress it. You know, ever since I've been in with this stuff, it just feels so much better about myself.